out there?
It's working.
Yep. Radio's on. Thanks so much. Yep. Oh, you can listen on this one too. Okay.
So Chris, you're going to be good for here, Ben?
I'm going to be good for right here, right now. He's about to take off. I'm already rolling.
Good. Okay.
Actually, I think you'd be okay right next to us.
Henning, will you take a step forward, please?
Mr. Casey, where's all the people? Did they not advertise this thing?
Actually, they advertised it just fine. The correct number of people are here today.
Okay, he's going. Roll it, Chris.
Yep.
All right, good morning and welcome to this Friday afternoon edition of our 2014 Wings Over Waukesha. Wow, let's get rolling, folks. As we look down the right end zone, as we get underway with our feature practice day show down in the right end zone, we got Dr. Bill Blank, and he's going to take us for a cruise through Airshow 101. This we're going to start off here with Bill's going to start off here showing us some of the very basic maneuvers that are done by all of our airshow pilots. Then they tie those together into the great airshow aerobatic demonstrations that we see here this weekend. So, folks, if you're with the media, please let us know how we can help you get the word out that this is definitely the place to be this weekend. So, again, thank you so much for coming out and being with us and helping get the word out that the Wings Over Waukesha is definitely the place to spend your Saturday and Sunday here. And what a weekend we've got with the B-17 Flying Fortress here from the Experimental Aircraft Association up in Oshkosh, aluminum overcast offering rides. We've got real wing walking action. We got some great warbirds, including the F-86 and the MiG-17 dogfight. So all kinds of activity going on here at this 2014 Friday practice day session of the Wings Over Waukesha. So again, all of our media folks, please let us know that you're here. Any way we can help you to get the interview you want, that special picture you'd like to get, please let us know how we can help you, help us get the word out to be with us here this weekend. All right, with the smoke on, ladies and gentlemen, he's coming at us from Airshow Right. He's from Onalaska, Wisconsin. That is Dr. Bill Blank in the Super D. Now as he takes off, the smoke billowing from that stack, that 180 horsepower Lycoming engine as he powers down the shoreline here. Rolls the airplane to be inverted, and now while upside down, he actually has to push forward on the stick to make the Super Decathlon climb while inverted. All right, as Bill will be turning back inbound from airshow left. Bill is flying the Super Decathlon. This aircraft built just down the road here in Rochester, Wisconsin at American Champion. And we're thrilled to have Bill here with us again, flying the Super D in his great Airshow 101 demonstration. As he turns back inbound now, he'll be setting up for the classic loop out here. We've all seen the loop, and you'll get a chance to see that. It'll be the first maneuver that Bill demonstrates for us here. He'll enter this maneuver at about 160 miles an hour, and he'll pull 4 Gs. He brings the airplane right back up and around. Ladies and gentlemen, from airshow left, that is Dr. Bill Blank and the Super Decathlon and the classic airshow loop. Bill completes that big old loop out there. He's checking his energy, make sure he has the airspeed, the altitude, and now he pulls that airplane right on up into the corner at airshow right. He's now going to demonstrate the hammerhead turn. As the airspeed bleeds off, he steps on that left rudder pedal and reverses course. Now as he dives out here from our right, he's going to set up here 4 basic rolls he's going to be demonstrating for us here today as part of Airshow 101. This will be the first one. Bill says this is the easiest to do. That is the aileron roll. Basically, he'll accelerate out to about 140 miles an hour, bring the nose up to about a 30-degree angle, and throw in full aileron and let that airplane just roll right on around. Now as Dr. Bill repositions down the left end zone, he's going to tie together a loop and a roll here, so we're going to call this the Cuban 8, which is a gigantic 8 lying on its side. He'll start off by diving in from airshow left. As he gets into the right end zone, he'll bring that stick aggressively back in his lap. He'll fly the airplane through 5/8 of that round loop. At the 5/8 point, he'll ease forward on the stick to break the loop. And then extend and repeat that at airshow left. So right now, let's watch as Bill brings the airplane right on up and around. Right now, the wheels point in the sky. He stops the loop right there by easing forward on the stick. There's that half roll. And now let's watch. He extends into airshow left. There's once again. As he gets down into the left side, eases back on the stick, climbs that airplane right back up into the vertical. Right there, Bill tilts his head back, looks out that big greenhouse roof on the top of that the Super D. Stops the loop, half roll, ladies and gentlemen, gigantic 8 on the side, and airshow parlance, that is the Cuban 8. Into the right end zone here, you're going to see him do a 3/4 roll to the right, and then a 90-degree turn to the left. You watch him right there, rolling right, and now pulls the airplane right on around and executes a 90-degree turn to the left. Coming up now from airshow right, Bill will show us the second portion of the roll sequence. While the slow roll appears to be easy, Bill tells his students that to be a good aerobatic pilot, you must be a master of the slow roll. It combines constantly changing inputs from the ailerons, elevator, and rudder. It involves inverted flight and is called a slow roll because the roll rate is much slower than the aileron roll. Now let's watch. He comes right down our show line. Nose comes up. Right now you can see he actually rolls the airplane. The nose stays right down the line. Flies the airplane right through. Beautiful slow roll right down there to the center. Now in another variation on the loops and rolls and the combinations there, we're going to see the reverse Cuban 8. And during this maneuver, Bill is basically going to do the exact same thing he did with the Cuban 8, except he's going to reverse all the angles here. Initially, he's going to start off by diving from airshow left, get his airspeed. This maneuver requires very intricate maneuvering though at the top. He has to make sure he gets enough altitude as he gets on the pole here, because he will dive in, climb on a 45-degree upline, and then roll the airplane to the inverted. Decelerate. He'll stab that stick forward, get actually as high as he possibly can before he lets that airplane bleed the air up. Now he brings that stick back into his lap, and as you can see, it's very important that he got plenty high because he is diving right back in from our right side, doing the back 5/8 of the loop right there. And now as you watch him go into the left end zone there, climbing on a 45. Once again, half roll, stabs the stick forward to climb while inverted. Again, he got himself high enough. He says, okay, good enough. I can bring the stick back. Flies the airplane through the back 5/8 of the loop. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the reverse Cuban 8, and that is Dr. Bill Blank, Airshow 101. going to set up to show us the third type of barrel roll. Third type of roll, that's the barrel roll. Just imagine Bill's going to be flying the airplane right around the outside of the world's largest kegers. He flies that airplane right on around out here in the big old country barrel roll. During this maneuver, of course, the nose changes position as we watch out here. The nose comes up. And starts to roll. You can see he's flying right around the outside of the barrel, right on around. And exits stage left. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dr. Bill Blank, and that is the barrel roll. As we watch out here, Dr. Bill doing a nice 4-point hesitation roll. Beautiful 4-point roll, and now we're going to see the fourth of the rolls. As he comes right back on around out here, brings that nose up, and he's going to set up for us out here with the snap roll. Let's watch out here as Bill sets up out here doing an Immelman-style turnaround. As we watch right now, he brings that stick back on his lap. The first basically does a spin, except he's going horizontally out there, and that is the snap roll. Now as we watch out here off of there, show left. We'll swing on around out here, and we're going to watch Dr. Bill set up for what he feels is the most physically demanding maneuver of his airshow routine, and it's airshow 101, and that is the outside loop. Basically, it's called the outside loop because all the force of nature are trying to throw Bill out of that airplane. The only thing holding him in are his seat belts and shoulder harnesses. And as he swings around out here off of airshow left, let's watch as he'll roll that airplane to the inverted while he dives. And then when he reaches about 150 miles an hour, he'll start pushing forward aggressively on the stick and fly that airplane around in the outside loop for the negative G loop. Right on around, rolls to the inverted, hanging by his seatbelt, shoulder harnesses down, lines himself up on his FAA mandated airshow control line. Now lets that airplane down while inverted. Coming back down here, let's watch as Bill sets up out here off of airshow center. Right there, you can see that green outside goes on the top of the fuselage there, right between the wings. Flies that airplane right up, and around right there. It comes across the top, gets light in the seat, and now those negative G's really going to effect as he goes right on around. It's a classic outside loop. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dr. Bill Blank. Now as we watch out here off of airshow right. Bill setting up out here in that right end zone to demonstrate the excellent spin recovery characteristics of the Decathlon. Students are taught to expect to lose 1,000 feet during a one-turn spin. Bill will lose less than 1,000 feet during a three-turn spin. So let's watch out here off of airshow right. All right, from high overhead, let's watch as he sets up out there, rocks the wings. What he's going to do, he's going to bring the airplane to a stall. He'll bring the throttle back to idle, bring the nose up to that angle of attack where it no longer produces enough lift to keep the airplane flying, and then your nose will drop, and he'll put it into an intentional upright spin. There it is, folks. He's going through one turn. There's 1.5. It's starting to wind up at 2, 2.5, 3 turns, 3.5. That's 4 turns, and he recovers at 4 1/4. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dr. Bill Blank in the tail spin. Now as we watch in the left end zone, we're going to watch right now for a maneuver called the Humpty Bump or a vertical reverse. He'll start this maneuver at 160 miles an hour at least. He'll climb the airplane vertically, and then, of all crazy things, he'll actually push the stick all the way forward and reverse course coming straight down. Goes right on up in the vertical straight up, straight up, straight up. That airspeed leads off. Right about there, he pushes forward aggressively on the stick, comes right back on around out here, and recovers diving straight down. That is a lot of negative G's in a big time hurry. He's oh yeah, feeling good. Let's run a nice victory roll here. Everything's going great. He rolls as he exits off of air show right. And now as we watch from that right end zone, coming back by here to do the classic air show pilots inverted wing wave as he comes right back down the show line here. From your right, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bill Blank and the air show pilots salute the inverted wing wave. From Alaska, Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen, that is Dr. Bill Blank and the Super Decathlon. All right, as we look in the left end zone, Dr. Bill setting up for his arrival sequence out there, landing on runway 10 here at the beautiful Waukesha Airport. What a great day to be here. We've got the world's greatest air show performers are with us. We're looking forward to it's going to be just an outstanding weekend of family fun here at the 2014 Wings Over Waukesha. As Bill sets up for his arrival sequence, in the background I can hear the rumble of that big 450 plus horsepower, 985 cubic inch supercharged Pratt & Whitney come to life. That's Dave Dacey comfortably seated in the cockpit, and wing walker stuntman Tony Kazian will be on the outside of that airplane during this performance. Real wing walking action, you'll see it right here at Wings Over Waukesha this weekend. No ropes, no cables, no hidden net, ladies and gentlemen. A real wing walking action right here at Wings Over Waukesha.